O que ha passado em Manchester, só eu sei como foi difícil estar em... Perdona.
Because honestly, after that interview, it sure sounds like it. Antony says United disrespected him, treated him unfairly, and forced him to train alone. But wait a second, is he really the victim here? Or is this just another example of a player refusing to take responsibility when things don't go his way? Let's break this down calmly, fairly, and with a little bit of Manchester United pain sprinkled in. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I'm a United fan, not one of those delusional ones who thinks we're still in the Sir Alex Ferguson era. I'm one of the realistic ones. I love this club, but man, it's exhausting sometimes, right? So, if you care about honest football talk, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let's talk about the Antony drama. So, here's what went down. Recently, Antony gave an interview where he basically blasted Manchester United. He said the club didn't respect him, that he was left out of first team training for no reason, and that he just wanted to be happy again, preferably at Real Betis. Yeah, you heard that right. He openly said he wants to leave. Now, if you follow his journey, this isn't the first time Antony has made headlines for the wrong reasons. He came in for £85 million, one of the most expensive signings in United history, and honestly, it's been downhill ever since. One goal here, one step over there, a few Instagram posts, and then silence. But this time, instead of talking about his performance, he's talking about being disrespected, and that's where I start to question things. Let's look at this from the club side for a minute. Antony says he was unfairly isolated from the team, not allowed to train with the main squad. But let's be real, this isn't as cruel as it sounds. When a player publicly says, "I want to leave," the club has every reason to protect its tactical secrets, avoid dressing room tension, and prevent injuries before a potential transfer. It's not personal, it's business. It's like your ex telling you they're done with you, but still expecting to come over for dinner. Come on, it doesn't work like that. Antony made it very clear he wanted to join Betis. If you are already planning your exit, it doesn't make sense for the club to keep you training in the same tactical sessions. That's like letting a spy sit in on your war plans. You just don't do that. And remember, Manchester United's current system is 3-4-3 under Amorim. There's literally no position in that setup for Antony. He doesn't fit the shape, the defensive demand, or the physical style, so from a tactical point of view, it's logical. Now, here's where it gets kind of funny. While Antony was complaining about being excluded, Amorim, in his infinite stubbornness, was experimenting with Mason Mount at left wing back. Yeah, Mason Mount at left wing back. That's like putting Bruno Fernandes in goal and calling it tactical innovation. The truth is, Amorim's 3-4-3 obsession is a problem. We all know it. But at the same time, Antony being out of the lineup doesn't mean he's being bullied. It just means he's not part of the plan, plain and simple. Let's compare Antony's case with others. When Rasmus Højlund lost his starting spot after United signed Sesko, he didn't complain. He trained hard, tried to prove himself, and didn't go on TV to cry about respect. Tyrell Malaysia man, that guy deserves sympathy. He wasn't injured, didn't demand to leave, but he got isolated from the first team too. Now there's someone who could say, "I feel disrespected," but he didn't. He kept quiet, worked hard, and now he's finally back training with the squad. Sancho also got sidelined. Remember, he didn't fit the system, had attitude issues, and trained separately, same rule applied. So this isn't anti-Antony, it's just how the club handles these situations. Let's not forget the part where Antony moved into an airport hotel. Come on, if you move into an airport hotel, you are basically saying, I've packed my bags, I'm just waiting for the flight. You can't live next to the runway and then say, I'm surprised the club thinks I'm leaving. That's not disrespect, that's common sense. I actually think United did the right thing by keeping him separate. If he gets injured during training, Betis won't buy him. United can't recover any of the transfer fee, and Antony himself loses his move. That's three parties losing at once. So really, keeping him isolated protects everyone. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying United handle everything perfectly, far from it. Communication has been one of this club's biggest problems for years. They're like that friend who sends mixed signals. One day they say, we believe in you. The next day you are training alone in Carrington's backfield. But let's be honest, no top club keeps a player in first team sessions once he's openly looking to leave. Even Chelsea did the same with Sterling. This is just modern football. It's harsh, but it's not personal. The real problem here isn't just Antony, it's United's endless cycle of instability. Every season, new manager, new tactics, new transfers, new projects. We keep starting from zero. And players like Antony, expensive, inconsistent, emotionally fragile, become symbols of that chaos. Antony costs £85 million. That's insane money for a player who hasn't proven himself in the Premier League. So when he complains about respect, I get it emotionally. But professionally, respect is earned, not demanded. Here's my honest opinion, and it might sound harsh. I don't want the club to sack another manager or restart another new project. If Amorim keeps making the same tactical mistakes, fine, he should walk away himself. But if Antony's issue is simply about not feeling loved enough, then maybe Betis is the right place for him. Because at Manchester United, the badge always comes first. We fans have been through enough the drama, the false promises, the interviews, the we'll be back soon speeches. I just want a team that fights, even if it's not the best one on paper. At the end of the day, it comes down to mutual respect. Players deserve to be treated fairly, but clubs also deserve professionalism. If you tell your employer you are leaving, you can't be shocked when they stop inviting you to meetings. It's just how life works. Antony should focus on getting his career back on track, wherever that is. Because right now, he is in danger of being remembered not for his football, but for his complaints. And that would be a real shame, because somewhere deep down, there is a talented player in there. Anyway, that's my take on the whole Antony versus Manchester United drama. What do you think? Was the club too harsh? Or was Antony being entitled? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I really want to hear what fellow Reds think. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you are new here, subscribe for more honest football talk. No fake hype, no sugarcoating, just passion and truth. Thanks for watching. And as always, glory, glory, Man United. See you in the next one.